Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stanley Parable. This is episode 2. In the last episode, we stood in a broom closet, we beat the game, we broke the game, and then at the end I found the adventure line, I got overwhelmed, and then I stopped. So, I have no idea what's going to happen this time, but I think I want to go to that staircase, and instead of going up and listening to him, I want to go down. Because that's something I haven't done yet. And we're in the office. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I missed the
Stanley
narrator.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I am going to go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Before I do the staircase, there was this
yes, truly
thing.
A room worth admiring. But
I jumped off
business,
this.
Stanley
What was it
took
called?
the
Oh my gosh.
first open door on his left.
No. There was. Yes, this
Stanley
thing.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes,
look, Stanley,
we're here.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
You really think so?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, cool.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
One?
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I don't know.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
well, I have two doors
here.
here.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
All right.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Listening.
Stanley walked through the red door.
What's down there? It's a hallway. But there's a... I don't want to listen.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Are you, is this just a loop? Do you continue to bring me back?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
But there's a blue door.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Right, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well,
broken
I'm here
rooms,
now.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
I
Was
like
it
this
worth
orange.
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I'm so bad at listening to the narrator.
Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
That would be cool.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I can't speak in the game, but I could tell you.
Take a stab in the dark at a new design and
New game. New game. New game.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Okay.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, there were 3 doors, so I'm going to click 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
Yes.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings.
Open this
Does
door.
that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to click this one? I'll click this one.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
You think so? Let's play it.
Look.
Okay. What is this? What is this? It's a leaderboard. It's a leaderboard. No, that can't be real. You can't beat the game in 2 seconds. Did you know that 21.3 skipped the intro sequence? Oops. Is that me? No! Hey, that said this is a dead rat and it's offline. But if I go... I'll go through this one again. We're back.
Now,
Oh,
would
it's on
you
this
say
side.
that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Yes.
Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on. And
A new
now would be
game.
a lovely
Yes.
opportunity
I wish I
to
could
give
jump.
it some
I just wanna-
playtest. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
All
Let
right.
me boot it up.
Okay. Oh, it's loading.
In this game, the baby crawls
Wait.
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if
Okay.
he reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
I
But of
really
course,
think this
the
is a
message
bad
of the
idea.
game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make
Okay.
sure it's effective?
Will
Be
do.
sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even
Let me
going to
jump
try.
into the fire.
I'm out. I'm done.
Wait.
It's
hey.
over. Thank you for playing. Your
No,
input was
wait.
extremely
No,
valuable.
listen.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we
Are you
have
alright?
here?
Sir?
Yes. This
Sir?
seems like it'll work.
I'm in the dark.
Let's give it a shot.
Sir? Oh, loading. What are we doing?
Well, Stanley,
Hey,
is this any better?
I know this
At
game.
last, the one thing you've always desired.
Yes.
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
I love this
But is
game.
it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I can't
Well, I'll
break
say this,
things. I
I'm
don't
done
have an
making things for you.
inventory.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Okay.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
I want to build a house.
This will go here. No.
No.
Here.
Yes.
And then...
Yes. Yes, this is good. We're getting Minecraft
See,
content.
what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to
Can I
finish
walk
it
in?
all off, yes.
A door. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art.
It's very pretty.
And
Let
feel
me in.
ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Let me in.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
Let
Please,
me
step
in.
inside and
Yes.
make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand?
It's so
Isn't it
good.
perfect? It
We'll
could
just
only
play
be better
Minecraft with the narrator.
Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes.
Diamond everything.
Diamond
Come
everything.
on, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes, yes, yes. I can go down. It's a cave.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in
We're
mind.
in a cave.
I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that
Oh
makes
my
you feel
gosh.
utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. One
I
out
can't
of 5.
see. Oh.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this
I
one.
hear
Okay,
mobs.
new
I hear
game.
creepy crawlies. I don't like that one. I don't like spiders. Those Minecraft spiders are my least favorite mob. They are gross.
Yes! I don't even know
Mortal!
what this
We're
game
playing
is, but I
Mortal. We're
love
playing
it.
Portal. Let me in.
You, trapped in a glass
Let me in,
box
let me
with
in, let
no
me in,
way
let me in,
out,
let me in.
listening to me talk. Oh, it's
Come on. Oh my
inspired.
gosh.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game
Wait, I can pick
supposed
things
to
up.
be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this
Yes.
is.
He lowered it. Yes. Okay, okay. I'm so excited. Holy cow.
Oh.
Come on. Oh.
It's a puzzle.
It is a
Critical
puzzle.
thinking, Stanley.
Look.
You're
Thank you.
Genius.
I love Portal. Are we just gonna play
No,
Portal?
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Wow. I got lost. Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator. I can't see nothing. I'm just falling. Where am I now? It's so dark I can't see. Because I can't see anything. This is just a maze. Is this a door? Oh, it is. Narrator. Narrator. Narrator, where are you? Ooh, there's a light. I like the light. Hey, this is my office. What is this place? I can't do anything. I also still can't see anything, so I don't know if
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
You watched me fall.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Yeah, okay,
That's who I am.
Maybe
that is what
right.
I mean to this world.
Maybe.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Okay.
The end will be here soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
Very soon.
I can wait.
I can't. Is it just... Oh, it's loading. I was about to start over, too, because I was like, I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing this right. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Now that I've done
Stanley
that...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm
he
gonna
had
go to the
simply missed a memo.
staircase. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will listen to you for a minute until I get to the staircase, because I want to go down.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do you remember we've been in here
Stanley
before?
stepped into the broom closet.
Okay, I'm not doing this
but there
again.
was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase,
Down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think you said down. Oh, red light.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Am I walking in a circle?
All of my coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I'm walking in a
None of it
circle.
made any logical sense.
Narrator.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make
talking.
other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yeah.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange.
No,
this
they
can't be
are.
real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Well,
I'm
what is...
dreaming!
Is this a dream?
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Okay.
He wasn't crazy after all.
So I'm dreaming.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Can I...
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star.
Flying.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was
Stars!
he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What was
Why
that?
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the
'Cause
voice
it's a
was
video game.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Well, he
Was
just
Stanley simply
flew.
deceiving himself?
I was
Believing
just
that
flying.
if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah,
How
I
else
was
would
just
the voice
flying.
explain
I'm
all
so
that? This voice was a
confused.
part of himself too. Surely,
I don't
if he
like
could
this.
just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That
I'm
this
in
was
control.
a dream.
This is a
So he
dream.
closed his eyes gently.
No,
And he
wait,
invited
wait.
himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Let me
he thought
wake
to
up.
himself. I'm through with this dream.
I don't
wish
want to be
it
dreaming
over.
anymore.
Let me go back to my
Wanna be
job.
dreaming.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
Stanley has a
job.
wife. We have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Okay.
Everything will be fine.
Sounds good. Sounds wonderful.
I am okay.
So,
Stanley began screaming.
it's not a dream.
Please, someone wake me up.
I'm
My
gonna
name is
run.
Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
is
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I
Oh
must
my
be.
god.
Can anyone hear
I don't
my
like this.
voice?
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Ah.
And everything went black.
Did we just die by picking that ending?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
It's not
She
called the
rose,
Mariella
got
Parable.
dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
So was it
then
a dream?
collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Understandable.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Okay.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I want to see what the narrator looks like. Just wondering. So that wasn't the end. We still have more to do?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I don't want to go to the meeting room. I want to go on that thing. I won't jump off this time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Doors, he went to the right, because that's what I want to do. To the right, to the right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
No.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know. Okay. We're here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Is that an
foot
open
here.
door or a closed door?
I'm not your enemy,
It's
really,
closed,
am
isn't it?
I realize that investing in
Yeah,
your
'cause
trust
I
in
went that
someone
way.
else can be difficult, but the fact is
So,
that the
I'll go
story
this
has
way.
been about nothing but you
this
all
whole
this
time. I know.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Is this
Someone
my
you've
wife?
forgotten about.
I haven't forgotten about her.
Please,
I didn't know
stop
about her
trying
until
to
like
make
2
every
seconds ago.
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm asking for her.
You are talking about my wife.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who's
She's
her?
been waiting.
Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we
I can't
go.
move.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your damn.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life
I mean,
to you?
maybe.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh.
And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I'm gonna have to do some research because I really don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think I'm gonna end it here because I keep running into endings that I've done already and there's stuff that I need to do or like learn to do. So I'm gonna look into that stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the second episode of the Stanley Parable. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, do subscribe so you can see more of my content. Also, for those of you who don't know, I do stream on Twitch, and that link is going to be in the description below. I'm working on getting a schedule set up, so come hang out, and we'll play more games like the Stanley Parable. But that's all for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye!